More troubles at Target, this time because of a new product line that was just too popular. The beleaguered retail chain had listed 250 items of the high-end clothing label Lilly Pulitzer for a fraction of their normal cost. The result was that the website for Target crashed. What happened, and what does it say about the retailer's information technology systems? Chief Information Officer Journal's Steve Rosenbusch joins us now. Thank you very much for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Wow. Another problem at Target.
Yes, one in a continuing series.
So what had happened, my understanding is there was a massive surge of orders. You'd think they'd be waiting for that.
You'd think they would be. This is a company that severed its relationship with Amazon some years back, struck out on its own, has yet to really build an infrastructure that can handle viral spikes in traffic, which really defines, the world that retailers and everyone else lives in.
Now, retail events don't happen either on a daily basis in a flat way or throughout the year. I mean, we see them very loaded towards the end of the year, before Christmas and other holidays. And we don't see them happening during the same time every day either, do they? You think this would have been an obvious thing?
It would be, but the problem is that every company in America is grappling with a legacy architecture, unless it's a very, very advanced system. So building something that's scalable, that's resilient, is difficult. It takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of time, and I would say that just based on observation of the trouble that they've had, they're not there yet.
Well, they're clearly not there in terms of trying to sell stuff, because the worst thing about this is that people wanted to go there, presumably to buy stuff, and they couldn't buy the stuff, which would have been very good for both Lilly Pulitzer and for Target.
Yes, and the company and analysts to some extent have tried to position this as sort of a good thing. Yes, it's not really great that we ran out of product, that we couldn't sustain demand, but it shows how popular we are. I just hope they don't really believe that, because it can't be true.
Well, one of the things is when you've gone to somewhere more than a couple of times on a website and it's failed you, there's a chance that you may never, ever come back, no matter how long it is. What does this say about how much redundancy do you need in your web system? I mean, do you need 10 times the amount of normal traffic? What is the right number?
We live in a time that's sort of defined by the dress. BuzzFeed's famous dress meme, which generated just an unprecedented volume of traffic. So the sky is really the limit. I mean, you can't really think in terms of capacity utilization. That's sort of an older industrial term. You need to think of an unlimited scalability and an infrastructure that can respond in an unlimited way because it scales out and it's based in the cloud, and you just take as much demand as you need and it just sort of ripples out.
Okay, sounds like they need some advice from you. Thank you very much, Steve Rosenbusch from CIO Journal.